What's going on, Marvel fans? UnrealEntGaming here today presenting my spoiler-filled movie review for the Avengers 2 Age of Ultron. Now, like I said, guys, this video will contain loads of spoilers, so if you guys don't want to find out anything that happens in the film, I really suggest you guys to click this video off right now. Although I feel as if these spoilers will actually get you to watch the movie even more. But needless to say, guys, let's get into all the goodies about the film, the pros and the cons, what made this film so great, and what actually took away from this film. Now, I'll start with the negative. Now, number one, I hated the fact that they utilized Ultron the way they did. Ultron didn't really do anything in the film. He actually combated Iron Man, he combated Captain America, he combated the Vision, and that was pretty much it. I mean, he had such a minor role, and I believe it's because they want to save all the good stuff for Thanos. I'm pretty sure Thanos is going to have all of the anarchy under his belt, all the destruction and havoc, the chaos, the bloodshed, everything is going to happen with Thanos, especially when he gets hold of all of the Infinity Stones and he places it within the Infinity Gauntlet, and therefore he has almost infinite like power, of course, you know, and that being a very, very credible threat amongst the Avengers, of course. But I mean, Ultron in this film, he had such a sarcastic side taking up from Tony Stark, of course, and what was very interesting to note was how he went about things. He actually was supposed to be built out of protection purposes to be the only quote-unquote Avenger-like character to save the planet when aliens attack, therefore dismantling the rest of the Avengers, because Tony Stark made it perfectly clear that he doesn't want to be a part of the Avengers. He doesn't want the Avengers to ever even be there in the first place, because he wants, you know, Earth's mightiest hero to be Ultron. And, you know, Ultron actually came to life, and when he started thinking for himself, he turned against humanity, and that made him, you know, pretty much a madman, a psychopath, and he pretty much infected Jarvis, and he started destroying all sorts of stuff. So, Ultron, he had such a menacing role, but I don't think he was utilized correctly, because with such a character like Ultron, especially in the comics, you would assume that Ultron would tear the Avengers' asshole, you know, wide open, and he actually didn't. We never really got to see the Hulk versus, you know, Ultron full on. We never really got to see Thor versus Ultron head on. I mean, even though he's his own robot per se, I mean, he had vibranium out the ass. His entire body, I believe, was made out of that, of course, until the Vision showed up. Vision was pretty cool. A lot of people were actually second guessing the Vision. Oh, the Vision looks pretty cheesy. The Vision looked pretty awesome, in my opinion. I mean, he gave out that mystique look, you know. I mean, very, very ominous-like, but especially when he first encountered everybody was just there like, holy shit, like, what is this guy capable of? And I do believe that the Vision is the most powerful member right now in the Avengers group, because he has one of the Infinity Gems in his skull. So this dude has the Scepter Infinity Gem within him, so that means that he has almost infinite-like power in a sense. But the movie took away from Ultron's character. I mean, he wasn't really developed. He didn't really showcase a beatdown like we all thought he would, especially in the trailers. In the trailers, they made him seem like a monster, especially when he would say, "There are no strings on me," and stuff like that, like when he would like showcase and show off all the Avengers getting beaten down and stuff. I mean, we didn't really get to see that. Although we got to see a really nice, you know, Terminator-like sequence when it was, you know, superheroes versus robots, and that's all it really was robots, more robots, and more robots. Of course, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver having a really good, you know, important role in the film. I thought they actually played a very good role. You know, once Scarlet Witch was able to see what was going on inside of Ultron's mind when he was trying to process himself into the Vision's body, she pretty much saw like nuclear bombs going off. She saw chaos, and she was like, wow, what the hell? We're working for the wrong person. And they thought Tony Stark was bad. Ultron was on a different level. So, and of course, the ending was incredible. Spoiler alert, guys. Thanos shows up in the very end. He grabs the gauntlet, and he actually says, "Fine, I'll do it myself." And it was just so cool to see, like, finally he has the Infinity Gauntlet, and now he's coming after the Avengers. He's going to be coming after everybody. I'm pretty sure first and foremost he will be coming after the Guardians of the Galaxy. Whether or not he encounters them first or the Avengers is a question up in arms. But either way, it all depends on the way the director wants to film the movie, whether or not he wants wants Thanos to encounter the Guardians first, or if he wants to encounter the Avengers on Earth first. Either way, once Thanos has, you know, all of that power under that one gauntlet, he's pretty much going to be unstoppable. And I'm pretty sure that the Avengers Infinity War Parts 1 and 2 are going to contain massive amounts of warfare. Of course, they're not going to be the final Avengers movies. There are going to be more Avengers movies after that. But needless to say, I mean, I actually wanted Ultron to live. And the reason why I say why is because in the very end, there was only one robot left, one copy of him left that survived. And he was talking to the Vision, and the Vision was like, well, it looks like this is it. You're the last one. And then Ultron's like, no, you were supposed to be the last one. And then, you know, Vision's like, listen, man, these humans, they're stupid, they're gullible, they're filled with bloodlust and hatred and anarchy, and they think that somehow that balances out. But either way, there's grace living amongst them. And then Ultron's like, you're doomed. And then, you know, Vision's like, yeah, I know, I mean, I was born yesterday. And then, you know, Ultron's like, you're very naive. And then he went to go attack him, and, you know, Vision pretty much tore his entire skull open with that one blast from his Infinity Stone. So I think the overall movie was great. Like I said in my previous review, I actually give this movie a 8.5/9 out of 10. The movie, especially the ending, felt so rushed because once they got I forgot what the location was. I think it was Sovaka. The entire town was pretty much lifted in the air because Ultron had a fascination of meteors. He loved asteroids, and he always talked about extinction. So what he wanted to do was he wanted to pick an entire city up high enough into the atmosphere and drop it onto the Earth and pretty much wipe out the entire human race. So can you imagine that? Can you imagine like a city the size of like Manhattan or bigger being hoisted up like, you know, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 feet in the air and being dropped onto the Earth? You know, that's what Ultron wanted, and they pretty much stopped him. And the ending felt so rushed, though. I sat there and I was like, God, everything is happening so fast. Like, take your time here. You know, Black Widow and Hulk having their moment. I mean, they were in love in essence. I mean, they showcased that very eminently. They showcased them, you know, just having a moment or two here and there. I mean, it wasn't really needed, but either way, it was still very interesting to see. But I mean, for what it was worth, it was actually very interesting to just, you know, see on the big screen either way, because we know of the relationships that, you know, Black Widow and Bruce Banner have and whatnot. So they share a very unique relationship. But I mean, for me, like I said, I just wanted to see more action out of Ultron because he was there for a very significant purpose. He was supposed to be a juggernaut. When he rebuilt himself, he came back as if like he was 8 or 9 feet tall. He was huge. He was just big in every single way. And I mean, the ending, like I said, with him being destroyed by the Vision, I mean, what irony that Ultron was destroyed by the very creation that he wanted to create, you know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about Ultron. What were your favorite parts about the actual movie, and what did you guys like? What did you guys hate? Let me know what you guys think in its entirety. And once again, guys, thank you all for watching. My name is UnrealEntGaming. If you guys are Avenger fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit it up or like and a favorite. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on Infinity War? Because for me, for some weird reason, I think the first part isn't going to be as good as the second, perhaps, because I feel as if the first part is going to be a build-up with Thanos, you know, being there and him challenging everybody, and then, you know, the Avengers, at least the early Avengers, the new Avengers are going to fall, and then that's when the old Avengers come, Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, you know, everybody else, the Guardians probably join on in, maybe, hopefully we're going to have Spider-Man and whatnot. So I mean, it's very interesting because there's a lot of talk behind both. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, like I said, guys, I mean, the pros for this movie was the fact that it was very, very hilarious. The characters actually got some screen time. Everybody had their fair share, except for, I believe, Thor. I don't think Thor was in it as much as you would want him to. I mean, regardless to say, it was still pretty cool to see him and whatnot. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you all for watching once again. Stay tuned for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.